When you need to quickly print documents, photos, or concert tickets, or perhaps scan documents to share digitally, a home printer can simplify the task and deliver high-quality results. In this video we will look at some of the best home printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description box below. Number 1. HP OfficeJet Pro 9025e. The HP OfficeJet Pro 9025e wireless color all-in-one does it all, and does it well, which is why it's easily our top recommendation for the best home printer. In testing, we found that it offers speedy printing and high-quality results, and it boasts both an automatic document feeder, flatbed scanner, and 2 huge paper trays. It's also surprisingly inexpensive to operate due to excellent page per cartridge yields, with an option to sign up for HP's Instant Ink plan to drive those costs down even further if your print volume warrants signing up for such a service. This all-in-one inkjet is a mild upgrade over its predecessor that came out a few years ago, the OfficeJet Pro 9025. With the main difference being that it's compatible with the HP Plus service. The 9025 is also a great printer, but opting into HP Plus while setting up this model doubles the warranty length and scores you 6 months of free ink. This kind of service isn't for everyone, but it's a good option if you go through a lot of ink. For instance, if you work from home or have a home-based business that calls for a lot of printing, this printer can help keep down the ongoing costs of operation. The OfficeJet Pro 9025e offers great print speeds for an inkjet. During our testing process, we found that it churned through our 10-page monochrome test document in 1 minute and 19 seconds, and HP reports that it tops out at a blazing 24 pages per minute in ideal conditions. Printed documents come out crisp and clean without any fuzziness or distortion, and it also handles photo prints very well. Our test photos turned out a bit dark, but the contrast was excellent, color reproduction was good, and the photos didn't smudge at all. Number 2. HP DeskJet 3755. The HP DeskJet 3755 is a compact little all-in-one that gets all the basics right without overloading on features that not everyone needs out of a home printer. This color inkjet printer produces crisp monochrome documents and colorful photo prints, copies, and scans, all in a remarkably small footprint. It doesn't perfectly duplicate all of the functionality of a bigger, more expensive all-in-one, but it has everything you'll need for basic printing and scanning jobs. We loved the compact size, noting that it's perfect for small home offices, dorm rooms, bedrooms, and anywhere that space is at a premium. This isn't the fastest printer, as it took over 5 minutes to print out our 10-page test document, but text comes out clear and legible. We also noted that photos came out a bit wet and prone to smearing, but they looked fantastic if left to dry after printing. Another quirk is that while this all-in-one can scan and copy, it doesn't have an automatic document feeder or a flatbed scanner. Instead, it has a single-page document feeder on the top. That means you have to feed each page manually when scanning or copying, and you can't scan things like books and other bulky items. It does support both wireless scanning and printing though, including through the mobile app. Number 3. Canon TR8620a. A good home office printer needs to duplicate a lot of the functionality that you typically have access to in a professional office or shared workspace, and, based on our thorough testing, the Canon TR8620a is our recommendation for the work-from-home set. This all-in-one model offers excellent print quality, impressive print speeds, an automatic document feeder and flatbed scanner, and 2 paper trays so you can load up 2 different kinds of paper at once. It's also rated for a 1000 page per month duty cycle, which is great for most home office settings. The Pixma TR8620a turned in solid print speeds during our testing, with our 10-page test document taking less than 1 minute to print. Photos came out a whole lot slower, at about 2 minutes each, but that's less of a concern unless you're in the business of printing photos. Print quality is excellent for both monochrome documents and photos, and we found that photos in particular came out looking just as good as professional prints. The scanner also turned out good results in our tests, with good text reproduction, although it is important to note that the automatic document feeder only supports manual duplexing. That means you can scan double-sided documents, but you need to feed them in one at a time and flip them over to scan both sides. Number 4. HP Envy Inspire 7955e. When looking at the value proposition of a home printer, it should include a lot of great features at a price that beats the competition. The HP Envy Inspire 7955e fits the bill there, as this highly competent all-in-one offers good print quality in both monochrome and color, includes both a flatbed scanner and an automatic document feeder, and pretty attractive operating costs if you opt for an HP Instant Ink subscription. It's also exceptionally easy to set up, and we had it up and running faster than any of the other printers we tested in the lab thanks to its big display and simple instructions. Printers with touch screens built in are typically easier to set up, says Carl Pretty of Optoelectronics. In most cases, the instructions will be right on the printer screen rather than having to find them on your computer. The HP Envy Inspire 7955e, for example, is the easiest printer to set up that we carry. This is a big printer, which is to be expected out of an all-in-one with this many features. It's also a little on the slow side, as we found during testing that it took 1 minute and 45 seconds to churn out our 10-page test document, and about the same amount of time to print a single photo on glossy stock. Overall print quality is excellent though, with crisp blacks and vibrant colors. Copies also come out legible and high quality, although we did note that color scans turned out a bit muted compared to the originals. Number 5. HP Color LaserJet Pro M255DW. Home office users in need of a reliable color printer need look no further than the HP Color LaserJet Pro M244DW. This single-function printer is super fast without sacrificing quality, turning in sharp, colorful graphics alongside crisp, legible text. It's also capable of printing photos, but it's much better at handling color documents on standard printer paper. The networking features included with this printer are top-notch. It includes an Ethernet port for establishing an optional wired network connection, and it also supports dual-band Wi-Fi for circumstances where plugging directly into the router isn't viable. One thing that makes this a great color printer for home office use is the automatic duplex feature that allows it to print on both sides of the paper, which is extremely useful when printing things like flyers. Color charts and other graphics come out bold and dark, perfectly suitable for brochures, handouts, and reports. We did notice that the paper tray is a bit on the small side during testing though, which could be a source of annoyance if you have a lot of especially big printing jobs. Color photos printed on glossy photo paper come out well enough, if viewed from a distance, but the results are more middling when inspected up close. The quality isn't as good as a dedicated photo printer, but the results are decent enough. Since it's a single-function model, it doesn't have an onboard scanner or copying, but you do have the option of scanning documents using your phone and sending them to the printer to print.